Start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. And salutations to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. We're going to do a topic on prayer. We're going to start with James 1 and 6.
James 1 and 6, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed.
So when you pray, you're supposed to pray in all faith. You're supposed to be sure about what you're praying for, without doubt. You know, you can't pray for one thing and then like, oh well, I don't know, the Most High. Now of course it's the Lord's will, but that's why He said pray for spiritual things. You know, of course you don't pray for a brand new BMW. I mean, you do pray if you're in a situation. You know, I need help with this financially, whatever it is. That's what you pray for. You know, you pray and you believe if it's of necessity, the Lord's going, you know, He gonna lighten your burden. What the scripture says, seek ye the kingdom, and all should be added. So if you seeking the ways of the Most High and keeping the laws to the best of your ability, He gonna answer your prayers according to your necessities. You know, what you do need, what you don't need, and of course it's the Lord's will. But you're not supposed to be wavering like, I don't know, like in doubt, in that faint spirit. You know, you're supposed to go to the Most High like pops, like dad, like this is what I need. You know,
Philippians 4 and 6, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the power.
God, say anxious for nothing.
It said be careful for nothing.
Okay, God. So you're not supposed to have your mind and your heart set on things like you always thinking about, like, man, I need some new clothes. I need this. I need that. Like you're supposed to just be chilling. You know, you're supposed to pray to the Most High and read that.
Philippians 4 and 6, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the power.
Yeah, you're supposed to be thankful for the little that you do have. You know, and you may be in a situation you don't have too much, but you're thankful that the Most High got a roof over your head. You got food to eat. You know what I'm saying? You got some. You know, you may be living with somebody. You know, you may not have your own spot. You may be catching all kind of hell. You got to be thankful though. You can't be in the wanting more. You got to be at ease of where you're at that specific moment, man. Because the Most High, hey, a lot of time he got to humble you before you come in this thing. So when you pray, you got to come to the Most High thankful. You got to come to Him asking for spiritual knowledge, more understanding, more temperance, more faith, a better temper, more humility, to be humble. You know, a better heart for charity, and the love for the brotherhood. So that's pretty much what that's saying. You know, Proverbs 28:9.
Proverbs 28, verse 9, reads, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer should be an abomination.
Yeah, so you got to have your mind set on understanding what this book is about. What laws, what are the guidelines, what are the statutes, because you go to these churches and they teach you ain't got to keep no laws. That's a lie. It said that the prayers of a cat that's not keeping the laws is an abomination. And that's what you see in the world. Everybody's praying, but they're not praying to the God of Israel, of Yahshua, because they can't. Because if you praying to the true power, you're supposed to be coming back to understanding these statutes. But people say that this book is not the authority of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So us over here, we understand, okay, at a certain point you got to stop lining your beard up. You got to stop eating abominable foods, shrimp, crab, lobster, pork. You can't have sex with your woman on a period. You got to get into the motion of keeping the Sabbaths. You know, the Most High hear your prayer. The more He gonna chastise you and figure out how much are you willing to take and still keep the law to the best of your ability. You know. So yeah, if you got something. I think I got
Ephesians 6 and 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication. And then that supplication, looked up the definition, it's a petition. No, it's a petition, it's a request. So it says, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints.
So you gotta be praying for the brothers. You gotta be praying for the brothers every day. You may know a brother needs something, you can't do too much. You praying for that brother. You praying that the Lord is dealing with the brothers, building them up in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Demons may be on a brother or fucking with brothers. You know they fuck with you, so you constantly putting up a hedge for the brother, for his family, his children. You know, hey, ultimately it's the will of the Lord. You know who He's dealing with, but that's that supplication. You gotta be inquiring for more knowledge all the time, man. For how to pray, you gotta be inquiring. The Lord give you, you know, a better mind to pray and all that different stuff. So it's clear cut, man. Prayer is the only weapon we got right now. You know, fasting and prayer, really, because you going to the Most High about everything, man. Because we trapped here, we in slavery, so we fighting a serious spiritual battle, man. And if you don't have that hedge, the Lord may allow certain demons to get on you, but He know it's gonna make you stronger, and He gonna pull you out of that in the midst of that, in the right time. That's why it's important to be praying, you know. Because dudes who fall out, I'm sure they're not praying. It's a time span where they stop praying, man. There's no way you can be sincerely praying and then you fall out the truth. So you got to examine yourself.
I'm going to 1 Thessalonians 5 and 17, just straight to the point. Pray without ceasing. You got to constantly be praying, man. You know, it's not like where you just on your knees facing the east. You know, it's always in your spirit. You know, you be praying in your mind. You know, you on the road, you praying when you get in your car. You know, you constantly praying. You with brothers, man, you praying. Because, like I say, man, you got to pray without ceasing, because that's going to keep you in the spirit, too. You ain't going to be where you're going to be drawn by things, distractions that's going on around you when you're praying, because your mind is focused on these scriptures, on the Most High, too.
God, that's beautiful, bro. Hey, because it talks about that in Corinthians, how sometimes you just got groanings in the spirit. You may not even pray. I remember Elder Gabar was saying that it's sometimes you catching so much hell, you don't know what to say. You may not even that morning when you get up, get on your knees and pray. You so vexed in the spirit, you complaining to the Most High, man. All day long you complaining. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit is talking to the Most High. And the Lord is reading your spirit. So, hey, us back here, Lord willing, we those men, but all day we praying, man. You see something, like, man, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Like, when is this place gonna be destroyed, man? You know?
Just like David, man, he when he prayed, you can look through the Psalms, he was sending up them prayers, man. Just like the one that's always I endeavor to do, and that came from the elders, from the apostles. They were saying, man, put up the prayer Psalms 51, you know, because you're praying that He don't take that spirit from you. Because that's the main thing. We don't want to have that spirit taken from us, man.
And that's that healthy fear. Hey, you gotta be so fearful. Hey, sometimes you be around brothers, we got that fear of the Lord on us. You like, man, this dude right here, the Lord dealing with him. Like, it don't matter if the brother a day old in the camp, whatever, man. Like, when you're around brothers, you gotta fear. This is just an example. All right, I gotta do right by this brother. That's the fear we got for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. And that's when that prayer is constantly coming out, you know, because you fear the Lord. You know you gotta be praying, you know. You're scared of what might happen to you. You may be on the road. Hey, you know, we know what it is out here, man. It's a spiritual fight, man.
This is what I was talking about in David. So Psalms 51 and verse 11, cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
That's that fear. You know what I'm saying? You fearful the Lord may take the spirit from you. So you careful how you treat brothers. You careful how you walk out here, man. You careful what you think about. Careful what you eat. You careful how you treat people on the street. Your parents, your 2/3. You even humble about that. Because that's that fear. That's why we always in the spirit groaning, don't take that spirit from us. But you got some cats that think they just mighty, high and mighty. They not even praying that. They like, I'm a man of the Lord. You know? Ultimately, we got that faith that we are, but you can't have that spirit. But you got to be, what is the scripture? A contrite heart maketh the continents. Pretty much go into the house of mourning than rather the house of feasting. You know, that's in Ecclesiastes, man. You're supposed to be low, man. You're supposed to be like, man, you ain't supposed to be happy, man. with all this wickedness around you, that means you wicked too. You know. So hey, you know, you had something. Hey, we want to end this lesson. Just say, man, that's our only weapon right now, man. Prayer and fasting, man. You know what I'm saying? Be sincere in your prayer. Go to the Most High, complain. Even if you get loud with the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you had examples of that. You know, Job, you know, all that complaining he was doing, man. You gotta complain to the Most High and go in on your prayer and believe the Most High is gonna hear you. With your enemies, if you hey, you know what I'm saying? Somebody do you wrong, hey, you ain't gotta say, hey, Lord, kill him, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Complain to the Most High, all the stuff you going through throughout the week, every day, man, and ask the Lord give you your daily bread and let His will be done in your heart, in your mind too, you know.
That's one of them, that the Lord's Prayer, you know. And then you can find it, man. Just look on GMS, just put GMS and then put the Lord's Prayer, and it come up. It's in Hebrew, you know, because we could go over it, but it's good for you to look it up for yourself, you know, and then make that prayer, you know, because, you know, Lord, give us our daily bread. That's some of the, you know, He told us how to pray, you know. So if you're having problems with how to pray, just actually literally just write it down, and you could go over it, you know, for yourself.
God. Hey, Shalom Akim. Shalom. Leave y'all with much love, and just shalom to the hopefully elect.
Shalom.